Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, welcome. So you guys, I haven't done one of these videos in a long time. But the last time I made a video like this, it completely changed my life. And so I'm inviting you guys to do this with me. This is gonna be a 90-day challenge and it's starting tomorrow, February 1st, 2025. But whenever you catch this video, I want you to give yourself a day to soak it in and start the very next day. The holidays just ended, you guys, and I was looking through my photos as a content creator and I noticed that around the end of November, I was looking more slender, more slim, thick. I was on my healthy vibes. And then once the holidays hit, like everything went down. And I know that this is like a very common thing. So if you guys are interested in losing some weight, I want to share with you what I'm going to be doing. And I'm creating this video to hold myself accountable and to do it alongside you guys if you want to. So we're going to do a 90-day challenge. 3 months, not so hard to do. But today I had to have a real talk with myself to be like, okay, I'm just not liking what I'm seeing, okay? We gotta be mindful and healthy when you're ready, So this is a challenge, and I was telling myself honest things today, like, you wanna be able to challenge yourself, okay? So when you're trying to level up in life, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. It's not what everyone's doing. Do you wanna be mediocre or do you wanna be better? Like, do you wanna upgrade yourself? And to me, I'm seeing it as a challenge because it factors into self-love, it factors into self-care. It's about how you feel, right? Challenge yourself to grow, and that's how I'm looking at it. There's a season for everything, and like I always share with you guys, like love yourself through every season. I've been on my healing journey for 4 years now, and there's portions, when you're focused on certain things, but I lost 30 pounds gradually, and I'm so glad that I did because I needed to. Like, it was just unhealthy where I was at. But now it's time to lose 30 more. And honestly, I probably gained around 5 pounds during these holidays, just not really caring. So when you take care of your physical appearance, you are practicing self-love and self-care, and it matters if you say it matters. So I'm not doing this for anyone else, or what society thinks. It's more so for myself of how I feel. But also it's beautiful to have inspiration because people around you, when they're healthy, that can leak onto you. And you want to be feeling your best, being your best self, challenging yourself to grow, transform, and just feel good from the inside out. And so, yeah, okay, so it's going to be really simple. I'm going to make small changes and I'm going to be deliberate, mindful, and when things get hard, I'm going to stick to it. Like, I'm just going to persevere. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do as well. Honestly, be strict with yourself if you need to and be like, it's a challenge. And you guys, I did a challenge like this when I quit smoking weed. I gave myself a 30-day challenge to just not do it. Of course, sometimes I wanted to smoke, but I just didn't allow myself to. And then at the end, it made a permanent shift in my life. So this is what I'm planning to do for 90 days, okay? It's just a few things, write it down, drop me a comment if we're gonna do it as well. Okay, so the first thing is no oils or butter. No cooking with oils or butter. And I've noticed that for the past 2 months, I've been leaning towards sourdough toast or toast in the AM, like when I break my fast. So the first thing I'm putting in my body is pretty much olive oil or butter because I put that in my cast iron pan and then I pretty much fry some bread, like to make a crispy piece of bread for toast, for like as breakfast for 2 months. Now, bread is already, I noticed the impact in my body because it's like bread makes you expand. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but now I'm not gonna say like no pasta, no rice, no all of that, like no carbs. I'm just gonna focus on no bread for the next 90 days. So that means no pizza crust. I'm starting this challenge tomorrow, February 1st. Okay, no oils, no butter. So most people, I'm guessing, have an air fryer or a toaster if they want a piece of bread, but I'm not gonna have any oils, any butter, any bread. And here's the thing, one of my favorite like plant-based cooks has taught me before, like you can cook in water, like saute in water, because sometimes you don't want to eat raw and you want to cook your food sauteed in water. And I noticed this even with tofu, because a lot of times you'll want to press out the water, because you guys know I'm plant-based. You can press out the water, and then after it starts browning, like you're cooking the tofu, right? And then when it's time for seasonings, you can pour a little bit of water in the hot pan, and it's just going to absorb the seasoning, so you don't need oil. And also limit the salt. Now, I put a little bit of sea salt in my water in the AM because it helps my cells absorb the water so that I'm actually feeling hydrated. Because if you don't have your electrolytes, then you can drink as much water as you want, but you're still going to feel thirsty. So you need to properly hydrate, which includes the electrolytes. But be mindful of salt. I'm one of those people who has the grinder, like for pink sea salt. And so that's what I've used for years. But recently I went to just like that box of like Celtic sea salt or something like that. And I can have a heavy hand on that, and it makes the food taste salty and just horrible. So salt will like make you be bloated and just like hold on to water in the body. So limit the salt. Besides, like, and if your food doesn't taste crispy, if it doesn't taste real seasoned and salty, too bad, because that's what I'm telling myself, is like, it's a challenge. So it's not going to always be easy breezy. And a lot of times challenges, I mean, it's not always meant to be easy, because what are you learning about yourself? And you have to practice discipline, tap into your strength. And these are things that I like anyways. And so my mindset is like, okay, I need to make some changes, and I'm not going to sit around and wait. And I'm not going to focus that much on exercise, but that's the next thing, is like movement every single day, whether it's a walk outside, this arm workout thing. I'll link it down below. It's amazing. I think it has like 8 million views. It's dope. And also this other content creator who always has like workout videos every single day. I'll link her channel as well. But just some type of movement, whatever you want to do, right? But just move your body. I found it's helpful, you guys, like when you're focusing on your health, and you're trying to become healthier, trying to lose weight or become more fit, instead of looking at it like what you can't have, a lot of times it's easier to focus like what you can have. What should you be doing? So for me, when it comes to eating, then I'm just going to think to myself, veggies and protein. And that's it. Veggies and protein, whatever that looks like for you. We're still in winter, so there's so many beautiful, delicious, hearty vegetables in season. So like Brussels sprouts really fill me up. Asparagus is really good. I'm obsessed with broccoli raw right now. And yeah, so it's not about being extreme, but it's about being intentional. Focus on vegetables. If you want to have them cooked, saute them in water instead of oil. And then protein. So for me, that's pretty much tofu or tempeh. If I want to have beans, I'll cook them all day, and then they'll last for a couple of days. Black beans, pinto. And again, like, I'm not going to say I can't have potatoes. Like, I'm not going to take it to the extreme. And now cheese, that's another interesting thing, you guys. Drop me a comment down below. If you're vegetarian, are you vegan? There's ethical views that I have on cheese where it's like, if I do buy it, I want it to be sourced from farmers that are taking care of the cows, letting them go outside, feeding them organic foods. And are they taking care of the cows, since cheese comes from milk and it's coming from that cow's body, right? So at the same time, I told you guys in my wellness video last year, is like, I'm just ready to give up cheese. And it's so hard because I was a baby that they fed me cow's milk, and I grew up on cow's milk like most of the world, at least in the West. And it's hard to break away from cheese because we've been used to it our whole lives. It tastes good, but I don't like how it feels in my body. I don't like that it came out of an animal. I don't like that it just produces like gross stuff. And also it produces mucus in the body. So let's say I have a fettuccine Alfredo, which is so good. Okay, but that's on the naughty list. If I have that, and let's say garlic bread, which butter is also sourced from cream or milk, the cow, the next day, okay, I don't care how delicious it was that night, the very next day, my body is feeling like I have to like cough up the mucus, because cheese and cream and all that, it produces mucus in the body. Now, I don't know if this is by your ethnicity or whatever, but I think as a human being, it's universal. That's why some people are lactose intolerant or whatever. But same thing for ice cream. Like if I have dairy, like real ice cream, like made of cream instead of coconut, I can just tell the difference in my body, how it makes me feel, the consequences, the outcomes. And so, am I saying I'm not going to have cheese on this 90-day challenge? That is not what I'm saying. But somebody help me stop cheese. I know there's vegan recipes on cheese, like making it from cashews and things like that. But I had a vegan cream cheese and I was like, basically, if I give up cheese, like, I'm just going to have to give it up altogether because I don't really like the vegan alternatives. So yeah, drop me a comment if you know of a good vegan cheese. Do you make it yourself? Do you buy it at the store? Drop the label. Help me out if it tastes good. I'm going to check in with you guys like maybe every 15 days like I did in my last challenge video. Drop me a comment if you're going to join this challenge with me. I only want to go down 2 more sizes. So if I lose 30 pounds, it'll be easy. I like my curves, okay? I'm trying to be slim, thick, okay? Thickums, but being too thickums for me, that's not it. That's not it. I don't feel like it's too much on me. And so I'm on my health vibes, new year. So it's perfect. And I know that so many people are on this wave with me right now because we just ate a lot of junk in the holidays. So let me know if you're gonna do this with me. I'm sending you so much love, so much healing, so much power in your journey. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.